Southwest of Sacramento, the branching arms of waterways reach into a patchwork of farm fields and pastures. Canals and wetlands fringed with reeds meet a sunbaked expanse of dry meadows. These lands on the northwestern edge of the Sacramento-San Joaquin River Delta have now been targeted for restoration following the widespread destruction of estuary marsh habitats that began over a century ago. But one habitat restoration project funded by a large agricultural water district is drawing criticism from environmental advocates. They say that while the project is based on claims of ecologically important marsh habitat, a large portion of the land is a high and dry former cattle pasture that does little to benefit endangered fish. The dispute over the roughly 100-acre property centers on questions about which lands should be counted as tidal marsh habitat in the Delta, one of California's primary water sources. State and federal agencies that operate the two major water projects pumping from the Delta have been supporting a series of habitat restoration projects as they work toward a requirement to restore at least 8,000 acres of tidal marshes to mitigate the ecological harm caused by water diversions. A large portion of that requirement could be satisfied by the property southwest of Sacramento, called the Lower Yolo Ranch Tidal Habitat Restoration Project, if federal wildlife officials agree with claims by state and federal water agencies that much of the property should receive credit as DETA. The Westlands Water District bought the property in 2007 and has done restoration work at the site by grading the land, removing concrete infrastructure and digging new tidal channels and swales. Thomas Birmingham, general manager of Westlands, has said the district bought the property because it was an ideal location for restoration of tidal marsh habitat. The State Department of Water Resources has claimed that more than 700 acres, or about 80% of the property, benefits Delta smelt.